than horse racing. Fazza spent more than $160,000 just on the uniform for his racing horse. And Fazza is an extremely talented racer. He participates in events all over the world and took home the gold medal at the 2014 World Equestrian Games in France.
Of course it did.
Prince Hamdan also happens to own the world's most expensive camel. Choosing from a group of more than 17,000, Hamdan selected a winning specimen and paid over $2.7 million to take it home. But the Sheikh's love of animals doesn't stop there. He spent $15 million to buy an entire British falcon breeding operation. He now has access to some of the most finely bred hunting falcons on Earth, and as a thank you, he sent the breeder a $90,000 Range Rover. Falconry is an integral part of Emirati cultural heritage, but due to the amount of construction around Dubai and a loss of desert land, the sport has become less popular in recent years. Fazza hopes to revive the popularity of the sport.
Falcon racing, bruh. The guy just pays like $1 million, like, I don't know, some millions on some M's on the Falcons, bruh. That's mad.
Fazza supports many charities, including several that help with animal welfare. When he isn't racing, the Crown Prince can be
he just loves animals.
Found supporting a number of important causes close to his heart. He frequently donates blood and raises money for philanthropic organisations. For instance, he supports children with special needs and is the honorary patron of the Dubai Autism Centre. He hosts Special Olympics events in Dubai and even played wheelchair basketball with disabled athletes from around the world. Because athletics are so important to Fazza, he spends lots of money to support the Dubai Sports Committee, which gives young people the opportunity to train for free. They can play basketball, soccer, and much more without paying for registration, coaching, or equipment. Although Fazza has a taste for the finer things, he's also unpretentious in the way he dresses. He usually wears casual athletic attire when attending events like the Dubai Yoga Festival and
he's just a casual guy, but he just loves, he's passionate about what he loves. So as he's able to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he loves animals, horses, camels, falcons. He just charities, he just can't do it, bro. He's just able to.
The Dubai Marathon. After a healthy meal and
just because he can.
Charity work, exercise is the single most important part of the Crown Prince's day. He will usually go for a long run, bicycle ride or swim, and then lift weights and do exercises for practical strength. The hard work is paid off as well, with Fazza winning competitions all over the world. Fazza took home the gold medal in a 160-kilometre endurance horse ride after competing against a total of 227 riders, representing
I'm calling cap.
41 countries. He's also a passionate freediver and does everything from swimming and cycling to snowboarding.
Bro, he just does everything, bro. Like, everything, quite literally.
Running and tennis. He even took part in something called the Dubai Spartan Race, where he ran over difficult terrain carrying heavy objects.
Bro, this guy has completed the world, bro. Like, he has completed the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? He does everything he likes. Does everything.
This grueling competition was a piece of cake for the Crown Prince. Fazza loves extreme sports and
as if it wasn't enough, bro. It wasn't enough. Like, just go skydiving.
He has pulled off many daring feats, including wing walking, flyboarding, skydiving, and ziplining past
just because he can, bro.
The Burj Khalifa. He was also photographed using some sort of hoverboard in the ocean outside of Dubai. And Prince Hamdan has a creative side as well. He's passionate about photography and carries a nice digital camera with him almost everywhere he goes. The Sheikh founded the Hamdan International Photography Award, a photography competition with a top prize of nearly $400,000. The Crown Prince recently took a series of stunning photos in the wildlife conservation desert in Dubai that garnered accolades from many top publications. The photos include exotic animals like elephants and gazelles set against the backdrop of Dubai, with the Burj Khalifa visible in the background. This is just one of many photo expeditions the Crown Prince has embarked on across the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. In addition to photography, Fazza is a renowned poet. He mostly writes odes to his family members.
This guy literally does everything. Everything you think of, bro. Everything you have thought of. Poet, I don't know, photography, sports, falcon racing, camel racing, horse racing, stables, cars, madnesses.
But he has publicised dozens of poems on many subjects. According to the Crown Prince, my identity and poetic character, through which I humbly attempt to rekindle joy in the hearts of people, alleviate their suffering in my own simple way. I express their hopes and aspirations. When the 38-year-old prince is not working out and taking photos, he has official diplomatic obligations to attend to. With a degree from the London School of Economics, Hamdan makes many of the decisions that relate to Dubai's economy and legislation. When visiting heads of state visit Dubai, Hamdan is there to show them around and make lucrative business partnerships. Initiatives he has launched include the Hamdan bin Mohammed Smart Government Program in 2013. The initiative aimed to lay down the foundation for a smart government, making the government more accessible to the citizens of the UAE through the use of technology. However, Fazza likes to both work hard and play hard, and he has virtually unlimited money to spend on amazing possessions for himself. The prince made headlines when he bought a fleet of amphibious cars from an American manufacturer called Watercar. Their flagship
This guy got a Batman car, bro. This guy got the Batmobile, bro. He got the Batmobile, bro. He has London graduated in economics and does madnesses.
Vehicle, the Python, can travel 80 miles per hour on land and seamlessly transition to 45 miles
Just transition a car into a jet ski
per hour on the water. As an avid outdoorsman, Fazza simply had to have one. Each water car costs $150,000, and he
that's like nothing to him.
bought 6 for a total of over $800,000.
Exactly.
Although Fazza is not a soldier, he enjoys certain military technology. He bought an entire fleet of tanks, which he mostly uses for off-roading in the desert. These Ripsaw tanks boast 1,500 horsepower and a top speed of 60 miles per hour. Each unit costs $500,000, and the Crown Prince...
Bro, 60 miles per hour, that's a tank, bro.
reportedly bought 10 of them. Of course, Fazza is no stranger to sports cars, and his garage includes a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster, which costs $4.5 million, a McLaren P1 that costs $1.3 million, a black Ferrari LaFerrari that costs between $7 to $10 million.
He don't use them, but like he just use them probably once a week or something.
An Aston Martin 177 that cost $1.9 million, and a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse that cost $1.6 million. And Fazza's travels are not confined to the earth or the sea. At the 12th annual Dubai Air Show, Hamdan picked
an airplane, like it's just mandatory to have, like
out a fleet of personal airplanes. He was also looking to
That's just normal, I think.
Improve Dubai's tourism, and was particularly impressed with the Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. In fact, he liked the plane so much, he purchased 40 with a
Wait, what?
787-10 Dreamliner. In fact, he liked the plane so much, he purchased 40 with a
40 planes? Bruh. What?
total price tag
Wait. 40.
of $306 million
What you want to do with those, though?
each. The plan worked, and wealthy clientele began flying to Dubai in larger numbers the next year. Because Fazza was educated in the United Kingdom, the country holds a special place in his heart. He owns 63,000 acres in the Scottish Highlands. Prince Hamdan intends to build a glorious estate in this beautiful area that will serve as his summer home when temperatures are too hot in the UAE. He plans to build a 14-bedroom lodge with a swimming pool and a massive gym. The prince is an avid hunter, and he likes to hunt game from his Luck, Scotland property. When he isn't in Scotland, the Crown Prince likes to lounge in his Vancouver, Canada penthouse. He bought 3 luxury condo units for a total price of $55 million, which set a Canadian record for the largest ever private real estate transaction. Rumour has it that Fazza bought the 2 units below the top floor penthouse in order to insulate his property and increase privacy. That means he has 2 $15 million condos which he will never use. When he isn't buying up property in countries around the world, Fazza loves to travel. He has posted photos from France, Iceland, Tanzania, Kenya, Italy, and many more locations around the globe.
bro, like, what's the point, bro? Like, is there something he hasn't done? Like make a video of something he has not have done. As like he hasn't done. Like, madness. That's how you end the video, bro.